think I've got this down. Um, my main goal here is to show my mates and maybe some other people how to use this tool in Discord for a game that me and a bunch of friends like to play. So right now I'm going to get into it. As I'm getting into it, I'm going to explain it a little bit and the uses for it. Why I'm a big fan and a big user of it, and how it could maybe help you or your GMs or your generals or whatever. So I'm just gonna switch to screen share here, exit out of my dashboard, and I think we should be good here. So the idea with this is that if we bring up Discord here, I've got this. What it is my power stats. Now I haven't deleted the old stats out, but as you can see, we've got the some newer stats in here from when I updated them last, which was looks like about 16 days ago based on the date now. But essentially, somebody can use these stats to excuse me to like help you out with choosing the next person to build. Like for example, given these stats, somebody might say, "Hey, you've got a lot of things put together. Maybe Orion's somebody that you need to build up because, say, I've got Helios built up and Dorian built up, and it's like, okay, well that would be an um, alternative way that you could use in like a global war, so that you could take more fights. And right now, we can kind of see that my only counters to Lars or to Blender or any type of crit is just kind of Helios, Dorian, and then either like Zacia Jorgen or Lars Krista, Zacia Celeste or something like that, something in that realm. You kind of understand what I mean, but you might be able to see how this is kind of useful. And so what I want to do here is give you a little rundown of how to use this, how to find the information, and then how to put the information here into Discord so uh, you can help people out. So and put yourself in a better situation to win. So what we got here, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and I'm running this on BlueStacks, but the same thing works if you use your phone or whatever. In fact, I typically don't use BlueStacks, but I am just for the case of I'm streaming this and then from my computer, and then I'll upload it to YouTube, and hopefully it can impact some people. I kind of want to get into Twitch, but we'll see where this goes, and we'll move on from there. So as we can see here, I've got my Kira. Just got her new skin. Haven't built it up all the way like I would like to. It's kind of been a slow, steady grind. But irregardless, we can see her power stat down here. This is an important number for when we're putting this in. It's the only number you really need. So with that in mind, we kind of look at this power stat, and it's 103,759. So what I want to do is want to remember that, and the command for this is a /, and then this whole system will pop up. If you have this warbot installed, it should be pretty easy to find. So you can just go /, and what it's going to be is my stats update. So basically what you hear down, if you look down at, I only typed in my stat, but it already popped up my stat update. And here it says update your hero, Titan, and stats. We want to click on that. Same thing works if it's on mobile. It's the same thing, / my stats, and then something will pop up and you would click it. And so right here we look at the instruction, and it says a list of hero or Titan name followed by the power. So I have Kira that I want to update, so I'll type in Kira. I'll put a space, right after it, we're gonna go check check BlueStacks here. 103,759. 103,759. So we're gonna come back in here. We're gonna 103,759. Okay, and so you can do that just like that. As you can see, I send it and it updates. Pretty simple, not too much to go into it, but to do that, 77. How many heroes are there? To do that 60 times, that would take a long time. So what we're gonna do instead is the same thing, but say here, I'm just gonna make up a fake stat. What I'm gonna do is my stat update. As we can see here, same thing. I'm gonna put Kira back in, and I'm gonna say now she's 103,760, whatever. It doesn't matter. It's a possible number. I'll surpass it later and I'll update it. What I want to do now is I want to put a comma and then a space. So a comma and then a space right next to the number, and then go back, find another hero. For me, I need to find one that I've probably updated, and since then I've been working on some Lilith glyphs, so it's really finicky on BlueStacks, but so I can see 66721. So what I'm gonna do is go in here and I'm gonna say Lilith 66721, and you can keep doing that as many times as you want. Blah blah blah, and then the number. You can keep doing that as many times as you want until it's all filled up. For me, the first time I just went ahead and filled all of them in. Now, is it going to help anybody to know that I have a 10k Mushy just because I haven't built her? Not really, but it's clean and it's important to know. Some people only list their top 30 or whatever, just so that we know what heroes they're kind of working with, because really anything out of like a 70k power range is hard to work with. So we'll keep that as it is. It's the same thing for Titans as well. So if you wanted to update your Titan stats one by one, you would just literally type in, say if I wanted to update Sigurd, I would type in, or spell it right correctly. So Sigurd, and then whatever number it is, So it's the same thing, as you can see, and then once you're done, you just submit it, and then the bot will think, and it'll upload. And that's really it. So let me drop out of this here, drop out of this, bring up Studio, switch back to chatting. That's really all I got for you. It's like 8 minutes. I've introduced this to some of my guild mates, and some of us have had success using it. Some people kind of don't understand the process they get into it, and that's okay. But that's what this is all about. It's just trying to kind of help each other, improve together, if that makes sense. So we're gonna like slowly just kind of build our guild up from the bottom, and it starts with these small things, that is going to help us, people that have played the game and kind of are a part of the communities, and keep up with the YouTube videos and all the strategies and stuff like that. It's going to help us help our guild mates and even teams within the server improve, because at the end of the day, we're all just trying to have fun playing this game. It's a big community. It's better to help everybody out. So hopefully this helps you, whoever's watching this, to just kind of get a better understanding, to realize the tool that exists here. Because another thing I want to show you here real quick, which just for example here, I'll switch back to gameplay. We'll pull up the Discord again. For this example, we have a section for it, bots for hire, hero war bot, and that's what this bot is called. It's the hero war bot. You can find that on the Hero Wars mobile website, or the Discord. So what I can do now is I can go /beat Titan. Yeah, so I can, because I have my my Titan stats in there. I can say this defense team power is, say, 618 200. Now that's not necessarily true, but just given the circumstances, we're just going to say that. The defense Titans, you're just going to list out the Titans that you're going up against. So I'm a Sig main. For my main tank, I haven't really built up my other tanks as well as Sigurd. So what I'm going to say here is a tougher matchup for me would be Angus. So I'm going to go Angus, Nova, because it's basic. Angus, Nova, Hyperion, Eden, and Araji. And what I'm going to do is I put in the defense power, I put in the defense Titans, I hit enter, and it runs. What is this? This didn't used to always be there. That's actually interesting. That's interesting. Yeah, so that wasn't always there, but maybe we'll have to look into this premium access. That's a fairly new thing. I'll go ahead and remove those later. But in the end, even if it doesn't have those particular uses as of right now, like before, it would show you a bunch of statistics and the percentage chances you have of beating a team, and that way I would know, like, based on the power of your Titans, what chance do you have to beat, say, Angus Nova if I have Sigurd and a Moloch built up to 90k. When I ran that test, it told me I had a 90% win, or I would have a 90% chance of winning if I use Sigurd Moloch against Sigurd Nova Supers. So, if you can get that kind of feature, if you can unlock that feature for your guild, it's going to be pretty big. They probably locked it because money issues and trying not to like overcrowd the AI and the server. So, props to them for getting that bread. But anyway, I hope the beginning of this video was useful, and I think that's about all I got. So I can give you, what do we got here? So I don't really know how to. So if you have any questions, you can just kind of friend me on Discord. It's at CBREZ or CBREEZY hashtag 5135. So CBreezy5135. Name I got in high school. Wouldn't worry too much about it. It's just kind of a nickname. But yeah, if you have any questions, just message me and let me and I'll see if I can help you out. All right, happy hunting.